everybody, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've uploaded any sort of video. I've been sick and just busy with school and I couldn't really find the time to make a video, and then my last week's paycheck was pretty low and I didn't really have enough money to even put $100 in the emergency fund, so I didn't want to film it, and also I thought I made too little to make a significant budget, so I just put it all into my spending, which isn't the best thing to do, but it's what I did because I just didn't really have much to go off of. This paycheck is the 1st of October. I promised myself that no matter what the balance was, I was gonna budget it out, and I did. For this particular spread, I don't really have anything colored in or anything like that. I just kind of made everything so you can read it, essentially, and that's really all I did. The 12th of October, 2018. Alright, so my projected income for this paycheck was only $150. Let me zoom in really quick for you guys. So hopefully that's a better view. It's a little more close up. Alright, so my projected income of this paycheck was $150. The actual income was $172.58, with the difference being $22.58. For some reason, I'm having a brain fart, can't really figure out what the leftover was, so for now I'm just gonna leave that blank. Sorry guys. If I remember, or if I'm just able to calculate it while I'm editing, I will put it up on the screen. Alright, so my tips for the first week of this paycheck was actually 0. I was sick and didn't work to avoid getting other people, including customers, sick. And because of that, I got $0 for that first week, but the second week was $18 because I worked a little bit extra. Then my extra income is $30. The extra income comes from my Mercari account. I sold something and it was worth $30, so when the next paycheck comes around, or when I process this payment, because it's not in my account yet, but they put the whole thing into your account. They don't take any money out for processing unless it's under $10. But so this whole thing is going to go into my account, and when I want to process it, I'll just go to the bank and take that money out and then put it into a different why can't I think of the word? A different envelope or a different pocket of my folder. Alright, so then here we have Netflix, and it is $11. And now, I think in my last one, alright, so in my last one, you can see here, I split it up. See, I didn't even fill this side out, but I split it up into 6, and then this one would have been 5. So this one is actually 11 in full because I took this out of my tips, and then I spent the additional $7 on food and whatnot. So I already have this payment done, and I don't have to worry about it for next paycheck. Charter is actually one that I'm gonna take out. I made this before the month started. So Charter was actually supposed to be my gym membership, and the reason why it's on here is because I was gonna switch the gym membership from my dad's card to my card, but we agreed that we would just keep it on his card, so I don't have to pay for the gym anymore, so that's not something I have to worry about monthly bill wise. So I took care of that, guys. So sorry, I'm gonna jump back up here because I did end up calculating it just now. My leftover from last week was $25.12. Because I like to make it an even 30, or at least very, very close to 30, I'm going to subtract my leftover money, which is $25.12, from 30, and that's how much I'm going to put into the spending category this week, and that's just how much I'm going to put out of it. So let's do 30 minus $25.12, and you get $4.88. I'm not going to write that down just yet because I have to do some other calculations, and so it'll end up coming out to $5.58. What is left over after you take $4.88 out is $167.7. So 167 and 70 cents. So I'm gonna jump back in here really quick. This particular paycheck, I didn't really have enough to put anything significant into the Disney pin fund, but because it's a collection that's available for the whole month, I'm going to put $7 into this to make the total an even $160, and I'm going to put the remaining 70 cents into spending. So I'm going to subtract 7. That leaves us with 160.7. So I'm going to write that down. This is, we're putting $7 into the Disney pin fund. Alright, and then if you take the $4.88 plus the additional 70, you get $5.58. Alright, so, and protein, and I'm going to mark this in here. This is coming from my extra income. So whatever I'm putting into the protein fund, that's coming from my extra income. Yeah, that's just coming from my extra income. And because the reason why I chose to not include the Disney pin into the extra income is, well, first of all, I'm not going to have that money until around next week because the Mercari doesn't process on the weekends. So I wouldn't have that money to purchase the Disney pins now anyways. And also I figured that I would just put it all into my health category because that's something I prioritize a lot right now. Alright, so after we subtract the $7 into the Disney pin and the remaining 70 cents into spending, that leaves us with $160. And as per usual, we put $100 into the emergency fund. And then that leaves us with 3 little spaces. So if you subtract 100, you get 60. And if you divide 60 by 3 for the remaining 3, you get $20. So that means moving out, vacation, and big purchase all get $20. So that is everything this week. Let me just go over this really quick, just a quick overview. So again, the date for today is October 12th, 2018. My projected income for this paycheck was $150. My actual income was $172.58. The difference was $22.58. The leftover from last week was $25.12. The first tips that I made for this paycheck were $0, and the second were $18. The extra income that I earned this month was $30. Netflix was taken care of by my tips. I should mark that really quick. So Netflix was taken care of by my second tip total, and we are no longer going to pay for the gym membership because it's already taken care of. My emergency fund, as per usual, is $100. My moving out, my vacation, and my big purchase all get $20. The Disney pin only gets $7. The protein section is coming from the extra income over here. And my spending this week is $5.58 to add to the leftover $25.12, which in total makes it $30.70. And that is my split for this week, guys. I know it is not significant by any means, but it's something at least, and I promised myself that this week I was actually going to do a split and not just avoid it because of lack of money. And it's really not that much of a paycheck. It's not a giant paycheck or anything, but I really wanted to do the split because if I let myself slip up once, fine. But if I continue to make it a habit that, oh, it's a small paycheck, it's not going to make a difference, or it's not going to make a huge difference in my saving, then, you know, I'm never going to save money again. So I have to stick to doing my splits even though I have a low amount. So this week I had to make sure that I would do a split, and this is my split. Alright, so this week the money is coming from these General areas doesn't really include that, but I was trying to make it straight. So this week we will need 100, 3 20s, and 7 singles. And that is our split, which I got from the bank. And I'm gonna go get my envelope and I will stuff them for you guys in just a bit. Alright guys, so I have my money here. Sorry that it's not a very wide angle. I can't really angle it out anymore without getting a good view. My DSLR is charging, so I'm using my vlog camera. And I've got my envelope here, and this week is gonna be a pretty easy stuffing. Alright, so let's get right into it. So, as we established, $100 is going to the emergency fund. Alright, so we grab our 100, put it here. So that leaves us with a total of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So $600 into the emergency fund. And then into the moving out fund, as we established, gets $20. So here's my moving out fund, gets one $20 bill, and I believe, yes, there is a 50 here. Okay, so we got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 150, 153. So in the moving out fund, we have $153. Alright, same goes for the vacation fund. After you add 20, it should have $153. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153. Goes right into the moving out fund. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the vacation fund. And here's the big purchase fund. And that gets the last 20, so let's count that really quick. So we got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153. Into the big purchase fund. Alright, and here, I'm just taking this out to show you guys. This is my Netflix fund, and that goes in the 4th folder. No, sorry, the 5th folder. It's back here. It doesn't have a label, but I know what it's for. And then this, the remaining 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The remaining $7. I'm going to put behind the Netflix fund over here. And I just know personally that that is the Disney fund. So that's my stuffing for this week. And now that that's done, this will go right into the safe. And then I will, and that's it for today actually. So I'm sorry again. I apologize again for not doing an envelope stuffing for my last paycheck. Like I said, it was just a really small paycheck. I didn't really think it would make a big indent, but I should from now on be having more frequent budget videos. And yeah, so that is it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!